play. I think it's helped maintain that routine a little bit more for our players, which is great.
heard Drake May kind of dog mentality, to quote Tyriani. That was the first time that it really came out, and you heard it on the sideline. I was even surprised they put it out just because when you watch it, in comparison to the answers that you mentioned that he gives out during the press conferences, but very much so a junkyard dog, Drake May, and then having Vrabel being the kind of loud alpha, like you're saying, is just the best.
The Steph Curry turnaround there to Hunter Henry was obviously, I mean, it's so smooth and casual, and then right down his sideline, which means he's so comfortable and confident. It has to be with the way he's playing. But he's in a system now that feels like he's really taking advantage of everything he's great at.
Yeah, Coach, I want to ask you, though, because obviously, Conman says it all the time, Josh ain't going anywhere. He's staying. The conversation is kind of the same with Vance Joseph in Denver, because you're coaching those great players, you have these young quarterbacks. Why not stay in that situation? But how hard is it going to be for Josh McDaniels to turn down another head coaching opportunity, or Vance Joseph if it presented itself?
Yeah, I would think Vance would give a shot again. Josh has had two.
Yep.
And I think he said enough's enough. I'm really happy where I got a great guy. I'm just gonna ride this out. And he's such a great offensive coach, and he hasn't done it as a head coach for whatever reason. And I would say, Josh, get a raise and do your thing, baby.
Young go all-purpose bread.
Because there's only 32 jobs. They talk about the pay increase, running your own thing.
So much of it's your ego. If you just put your ego aside and say, what's best for me and my family? And I think Josh has realized now this is the best thing for him and his family. Vance is probably chomping at the bit to say, hey, last time was a mistake. I got this. And I think he'll get a good shot.
And what, I mean, by all accounts, he absolutely should. The height of his defense has lived up to everything that it was supposed to be coming into the year, and it has been for some time. So obviously, there's going to be plenty of coaching opportunities available every single NFL coaching cycle there is. That's why, like, when Ben Johnson was turning down opportunities for a couple of years, everybody was like, your window can close quick. Your window can close quick. You got to be able to take that head coaching paycheck versus whatever an assistant coaching paycheck is. And obviously, that thing's fully guaranteed, brother. And you get a chance to kind of build the building in your own way. So I think it's a very difficult decision, from my understanding, for coaches to make that decision. I think there is a great temptation to become the head person. Not just because you think you can run it in a way that you can win into your own personal ego, but also the paycheck is doubled, normally, double paycheck. Normally, it's like, hey, everything you like is able to go. But you have, 1,000 more obligations and jobs and so many more things you have to balance. And your life and work thing becomes non-existent. And it's like, once you start having to make all those decisions, life maybe isn't good. That whole second half of the negative drawbacks of having that particular job rarely gets talked about whenever guys are getting new jobs. Like when Ben Johnson was turning down jobs, the conversation was, this guy's an idiot. This guy is not going to be the belle of the ball every single year. He needs to take it. Then he takes the Chicago Bears job, and immediately they're having success. They're obviously pumped up about that. But I think it's much harder for these coordinators to say, I don't want it, than we're just kind of giving credit to him. If Josh McDaniels actually does that, good on the Patriots. And good on Josh McDaniels looking in the mirror and being like, wow, that's good right now. This guy's unbelievable. 6'5", he can run faster.
Okay, let's go to weak-ass Northwestern. Oh.
But then there's a thought, well, if my salary doubles, I can get the house that Braves is living in, or I can go ahead and win a Super Bowl as my own head coach. Like, it's such a battle. It's a very tough decision.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
Hey, we got the red
Glad to
tights.
be with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad.
Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Already find a hole in that secondary. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
In the AFC, Drake May and Stephon Diggs.
Hey, congratulations.
And Stephon did an unbelievable job of leadership on that sideline. When they were down, he was pumping everybody, keep your chin up, all the stuff he was saying, making them.
Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Northwestern! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Black Rob, boy.
That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fires it incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy.
Completion percentage and everything like that for Josh Allen. And now Drake May, only in his 2nd year, it took Josh a couple of years to find out who he is. Feels like Drake knows exactly who he is. Feels like the Patriots know who he is.
See, I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Quarterback keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Back has it. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
There he goes. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they'll try to tack on two. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll try to do it himself.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win.
Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take.
Culture is the way it is, you know, let alone the, hey, don't be uncomfortable to the players when he's walking in the cafeteria, but with the coaches, with each other. It's not just all ball. It is also like, hey, life is a part.
So what are you saying? You're saying we can jump ship and become Patriots fans at this point? Because it looks like we got about 20, 30 years again for the...
I'm saying...
There now, it's 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And look, This guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
Finish the run, boy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually, they already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Mario and JJ both should get credit for that. Mario.
Which I kind of did. I mean, it was a quick ride to the top. I was so excited we're going to win a Super Bowl. And then
Mario
this is
and
another year of not having success. This is another year of not winning the AFC South. This is another year of not being in the playoffs. This is another year
Mario
of not being
did
in
it.
So, like, Colts fans get a little restless.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Bro.
Looking for a big play. Makes the catch on the
I double tap, but
and
I
he's
was
brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent. out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. They'll send the tight end in motion. Defense going to jam these receivers. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass escapes him still on his feet. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Unloads quickly. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll go to the air on second and short. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Here comes the offense on second down. Using his legs, it's McCluster. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Third down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on third.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got his man. Still on his feet. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Jim.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a third and 1. Trying to pick up a first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can. That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
To the air, it's Simon. Rushes on him. Gonna try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun. Going for 6. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here he comes from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see it.
Wait, curbside. Oh, you work curbside when you at the house? Like, if you don't have like a travel job?
Right now, like for my job, there's nothing. We can't do anything right now. You just kind of gotta make shit for yourself to do, if anything. And yeah, basically, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to. What did I do? Oh yeah, I ended up just going. Look, I think that's my ex. I don't ever come to stuff. And I think that was the ex. That was 100% the exit. Oh no, it's not. I got exit here too. Alright. Yeah, so basically they just encourage either you take vacation or they tell you like you can go work in the store or whatever, so like that.
Wait, you take vacation like if
Practice.
they just
You don't do that
have
because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He might want another play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's in for the touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the
throws toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To the air, it's Hunter. Gets it out fast. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. At the 35, he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Up-tempo for the offense. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Trying to make magic. Breaks into the open. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He's got it. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Be a touchdown.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something we practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Why you ain't get... You see, that's what I was trying to come and tell you when I came and knocked on the door.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
You ain't check. You go check to see what they got.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter.
You can even land there.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember. I told you.
He was
I told you
looking for
wasn't. I
more
told you
running
wasn't.
room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive.
Yeah, but no, it was 2 things. It was 2 things. Ew.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh, yeah.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The short hands, it's Estrada. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Handoff to the single running back. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. using his legs to buy some time. Look out, he's got room. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Close enough for a field goal try, but they want more. Going for it on 4th and short from the 20. Quick release on the RPO. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They get to the line quickly. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Need. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northwestern will send out the punt team. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll leave it with him. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 1st down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Release to the back. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. He's got his man across the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're going to run it. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense might bring the house here. Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. 1st down for this offense. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4. Comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Hunter. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Grabbed in the middle, it's Woods. And he surges up to the 36-yard. And they'll move the chain. Line gets set, 1st down. quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Is it mine? Perfect.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And now this offense will take the field again. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Hunter. He fires a bullet to the right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
And it's no good. He missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat.
Yes, sir.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Two tackles, sack, and a forced fumble.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rides the back on the option, the give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Hunter. Fired just a little too long. Junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, he hit it.
How about a
Yes,
little
sir.
rhythm
Good
that
job.
you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And I think they'll give him 2 on
AI, this is brutal.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground.
Are you serious, bro?
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they're taking
Throw the ball, man. Throw the ball.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Offense working from the pistol.
Tackle everybody.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Need. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Offense will try to get some momentum going on getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Trying to get him the Heisman. Defense.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, he bummed me out. Yeah, good job.
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Personal foul.
Roughing the kick defense. So the decision.
Oh, switch and let me jump.
Been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot.
Let me catch the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on.
That was almost the Bears impact throw. Face with tears of joy rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy, grinning, squinting face, loudly crying face.
Lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Need. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On fourth down, going to the air. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, let me come under it, Paul.
That pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
4 kids, struggling to pay rent, and then, hey, you took that, you can't make all the decisions. You know, some of it was the income. But now, the black fathers are heavily involved, and the black women, and are successful. So I'm seeing that scale go up and down so much. That's why I think a lot of these kids choose the schools they choose because they're looking for this. They're looking for, and enough adults haven't talked about it. If they're making the right choice and they're benefited from it. And things change today. 30 years ago, I was going to hear some of the biggest heartbreak that happened in 2025. It's an over, qualification. My thing was on emotional core. The unpredictable future of the team. Great views on in celebration mode. Damn, they all came. The culture, this is it, third world. I'm really upset about Barclays culture as well as the ongoing objectification of our black communities and the hard labor of the culture of the spot. It definitely messed up the ecosystem third world. I show like that whole man cup nation. Here's some of the I saw someone do this, just tap it, then place the screw on it. Holy shit, I can't believe it actually works. Look at this. I really thought my wife was going to disappoint me again with her meal choices, but I actually love this.